Hey everybody, welcome back to They Are Billions. This is a calm and peaceful build-up as we await ultimate destruction and death. It's going to be a good time, I think, probably. I'm going to do my best to make it so. We're going to race out. We can start this one now. We also want to get up there. This one's coming along nicely. And we'll get quarries up at all of those spots very soon. I think we should probably upgrade a bunch of our housing so that we are being as efficient as possible and getting maximizing our income. And try to make sure that we don't
Building completed.
fall behind on anything super significant.
Attention.
This is going to help a lot.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Plus, it'll let us start buying some cool units, and it'll become like a higher level or whatever it's called.
Attention.
Wait, so 6? So
Completed.
I can build a 4 and a 3, or it's basically just a 6, I think, or maybe a 6 and a 2. I think that's okay.
Attention. Building completed.
Up to 999 for income. Pretty happy about that.
Attention. Building completed.
Okay, I'm gonna wait and start the foundry research. Because I think the less we can delay this, the better.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
And let's maybe throw
Attention. Building completed.
some upgrades into these middle sections. Then we'll do some more farming over in this area.
Arrived at the station. Attention. Building completed.
And we also have, like, I guess we could utilize some of this water. A little bit that we are running into.
Attention. Building completed.
Okay, so we're gonna need to do another power plant already, which is the least surprising thing I've ever seen. Look at that. Damn, Daniel. All right, so I'm just gonna make like a I don't know, a spot over here.
Sniper is ready.
And we'll buy any of the ones that we want, except we're not gonna be buying
Building
Rangers.
completed.
It's just, that's not gonna happen.
Attention. Building completed.
And keep in mind, long term, we need to get to what, 5,000? Yeah, 5,000 population. So.
Reporting for duty.
Attention. Building completed.
Okay. Oh, there's a little gold here. Okay, I'm gonna maximize the gold. So we're gonna build around this. 8 there. I take a 5. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get both. There very well could be better ways to do these. Like I might be able to get an extra one on there. And sometimes it's probably in our best interest to just wait a little bit and
Building completed.
you know what? I'll take that. Sometimes it's in our best interest to just wait a second till we can place all three and then sort it out. But anyway. We're going to get our population going here a little bit. Foundry we can build at 3,000. Which isn't too bad.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
I guess the other thing we could do is keep placing these bad boys. So we'll focus on lumber.
Building completed.
And buildings for a bit.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
There's some more out there that we could maybe look at grabbing.
The train has arrived at the station.
We'll take that. Work around. You know which upgrade I think is probably underrated by me? Maybe not by everybody. Is the extra range on these Tesla towers. I actually think that might be kind of nice.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
We're up to 99 wood being delivered per turn, or per
completed.
whatever you want to call it.
Building completed.
Now we're up to 115.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Yeah, so I think we took that in upgrade, didn't we? I think that's... I'm happy we took that. Sorry, down here. Okay, already these are good buys. Okay. More people, please.
Sniper is ready.
Reporting for duty. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
We'll buy this next guy.
Reporting for duty.
And I could probably get maybe one more sawmill over there. I actually think a warehouse, another one would be great. Okay, so let's do one here. Actually, if we do it here first, this will hit the sawmills and it'll hit those mines. We could do one over here for the same type of effect. And then I actually think we're going to put one up here as well. Or maybe we'll do it here, so we get the stone going in this area also. Okay, that's going to be nice. Now that'll slow down some income, but it's going to offset because of the extra production. Because we're not going to be selling as many overages, right? Then I'm thinking we should probably...
Attention. Building completed.
We should probably prioritize getting that foundry up next for the faster quarries and such. That would be good. We could do another mine over, or another warehouse over here too. That'll be pretty big. So we're at 28 stone.
Completed.
Now we're at 30. Let's see where I can place this one. I guess there.
The train has arrived at the station. Attention. Building completed.
We're just gonna hold off on those for a bit. And we'll get our foundry down next.
Building completed.
Once we get this stone. I could buy some more stone here, but it'll probably cost... It'll probably drop us below. Well, now we're good. Do we still have... Yeah, we still have a couple of spots out here that we need to reach. Hello, boys. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to see ya. There's only one stone field left, so we're close.
Attention. Building completed.
Then once that foundry's done, we're gonna go into the
Building completed.
Advanced quarries, I think.
The train has arrived at the station.
Just trying to make sure that everything's covered here. I'll wait until we have the full thing surrounded.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Boom. Nice upgrade. This is done.
Attention. Building completed.
So we're gonna unlock advanced quarries first.
Attention. Building completed.
Then we're gonna have to get
Attention. Building completed.
some oil
Building
drills going.
completed.
But we have to make sure that we have to increase this
Building completed.
faster. The quarry will help with that because it'll let us upgrade a lot more. Because we won't be stuck with stone not being available. So we'll do the advanced quarry. We'll buy those other two soldiers. And then we'll get back to improving this.
Reporting for duty.
So there's a 4, there's a 6, there's a 4. If I take that 6, I probably can get like a 2. I would imagine. I might be able to get a 5 and a 4. Or 4 and a 4, which is the same as the 6 and the 2. I'm not going to get 6 and 6. Here, let's check now. I can get a 5 and a 2. A 4 and a 6, actually. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, right on. And we're gonna warehouse here. God. This is so cool, these guys showing up all the time. So we almost have all of our infrastructure done. And we have 40 days left. Like, I keep having this feeling of like, man, we're so behind. Like, I want to have more, right? It's just like, you know, typical. But, yeah, I think we're actually doing pretty good. Now, is this... I don't know if this is hitting. Thing is, these cut into our upkeep pretty heavily. I don't need to worry too significantly. These are +6. I'm just looking at which ones we're going to upgrade first. There's an 8. Probably that one, right?
Train has arrived at the station.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, we don't have any on this one. Sneaky. It's tiny, so it's not going to matter as much, but still. That'll be a good one.
Attention. Building completed.
We can't even build on that side, so let's just take that 5. And then we're going to run out of power as soon as I start upgrading our housing.
Attention. Building completed.
And then, yeah, this is where all of our next bits of money have to go. We just need to upgrade all of these tents. We need way more people here making us cash money. And then we're going to set up like a secondary colony, probably up in here. Or like DMX said, up in here. One of those two spots. We need to buy these people as well.
The train has arrived at the station.
Sniper is ready.
Because I think if we don't buy them, they leave, right? Like we don't get to capitalize on them anymore if they're gone.
Attention. Building completed.
Okay, 63 stone feels actually pretty good, and we can improve that as well. We just have to be mindful that these have higher upkeep, and they cost oil to build, although not to maintain. So that's a 5 there. 5, 4. Those ones are crappy. All right. You know, I think these... I might pass on Lucifers.
Reporting for duty.
I'm gonna pass on Lucifers. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's a bad idea, but I'm gonna pass on them anyway. Okay, we could upgrade to advanced farms too, which isn't bad. It's really not that bad.
Attention. Building completed.
So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Attention. Building completed.
5 oil going.
This better be good. Whatever you say, as long as you pay me. Yes.
Let's just reveal this. We could put up like a radar tower or something, but honestly,
Attention.
don't think we need to.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Keep going. Oh,
We got them all. Building completed.
Okay, so now we're gonna get the stone houses going, which is actually, we probably should have just gone to this sooner, so that we're using up more of this stone. But you know, right. Also, we should drop this engineering center sooner than later, so that we can start the research for it. 37% prestige. Love that. Great movie too, by the way.
The train has arrived at the station.
Let's wait for this to hit.
Oh, here we go again. What? Yeah.
Do I have any, like...
Oh, more
yeah, there we go.
orders. Roger that. Yeah.
All right. Engineering center. We have more power coming along. We're gonna do this. And then, like...
Attention.
I'm always unsure of whether I should start another... colony build, or like maximize the current area that we're in.
Attention. Technology research finished. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
That's not perfect, but
Attention.
it's all right.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Okay, so the income's really starting to flow now. Happy about this. And we have like 14,800 possible storage, which is pretty nice as well. So I think
Attention.
what I might actually do is just let this, maybe hit this 6,000 so we can knock out Titan research.
Attention. Building completed.
And for a little bit, just spend some money on owning the rest of this map. I think we could probably get something over there, no?
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
I say it like these things are so cheap that I can just infinitely build them, but as you can see, still chunks pretty heavily.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention.
Into what we got going on here.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
All right, look at that.
Attention. Building completed.
Let there be light.
Attention. Building completed.
Kind of pretentious using god lines, no?
Attention. Building completed.
Okay.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
We are done building
Attention.
these frickin'
Building
things.
completed.
We're done. We're done with them.
Attention. Building completed.
Dunzo. Okay, now we've used every available spot of this, except for maybe here, which I don't even think will matter.
Attention.
Every available spot of that.
Attention.
Here's Thanatos we'll take. And then we'll start our Titan research here right away. When that finishes, we're going to spam a bunch more housing. Let me get another one of these down.
The
And remember, we have boosted Titans and we have boosted soldiers. I'll also want Thanatos for sure. I'm probably not going to build mutants. I find that they're a little bit underwhelming, although they are pretty tanky. That's kind of why we have walls, generally. Oh, wait. Oh, I have to build the engineering first. My bad. My bad. My bad. Depending on how things go, we might want a couple of these so that we can just pump out extra units. All right, that's fine. Let's wait for those to build. In the meantime, let's do some of this. Good thing we're building that extra power. That's going to get used up ASAP, Rocky. As soon as that hits, well, it's not like we have a ton of gold anyway.
Building completed.
Kind of wish it wouldn't have prioritized those ones out there, but you know what? It's all good, man. Keeping us on our toes. I respect it. I respect it. We're going to cram all of our power in this same spot, I guess.
Completed. Attention. Building completed.
All right, so now we could research the Titan if we, you know, had money or anything. The extra population will help.
The train has arrived at the station.
Let's do this, using up the rest of our power. And we still have 33 days.
Attention. Building completed.
59% prestige, like that. Got 2 more power coming in there. And we're gonna keep doing these upgrades. That's food now gone. Where's our other colony going to be?
Attention. Building
Good question.
completed.
This is all going to be farms. I guess we're going to go up here.
Attention.
It's fine.
Building completed.
Thanatos, ready and cool.
Attention. Building completed. The train has arrived at the station.
I'm always hindered between, like, do I wait for this money to just build up for a few turns so that I can do the research that I want? I think so. Let's just let it hit. Because then once that happens, we can go into just producing them. But this is a big windfall that we need to kind of just wait for. So this little section probably gets us up to, like, maybe, what, 3,000, 3,500? Totally rough estimate. We'll dump the next few batches of income into this as well. And that'll give us a good idea on how much we need to expand into another area.
Completed.
But also it'll maximize
Attention.
the amount of money that we're making so that when we expand, it's easy to just get it all done. All right, so we're gonna run out of power there again.
Building completed.
And I'm keeping an eye, still our wood production's fine.
The train has arrived at the
We can take
station.
this if we need it too. I'm gonna set up like a new spot here.
Cool day to blow up things.
Having that building that gives us the veteran units would be pretty cool too. But eventually I'll probably just build a bunch of these and spam out as many soldiers as I can afford. Two there, 4 there. 5, let's upgrade this. Upgrade that. 2 more power coming in. And you know what? I think it makes sense for us to go advance farms now.
Building completed.
And then these guys, we're gonna start producing. Titans. Titans.
Tanatus. Ready and cool.
Attention. Building completed. The train has arrived at the station. Attention. Building completed.
The reason I'm not going to all of the oil wells just yet is because we're currently at max. And the Titans will produce some upkeep. And we'll just kind of adjust it to that, I think. Oh, this is getting the 13. It's getting hit by that, so that's good. We're going to want to make sure that we have that in all of them, if possible.
Attention. Building completed.
We're up to 3,000. Feels pretty good.
Attention. Building completed.
Feels pretty good. Obviously, if I was like faster thinking,
The mighty
we could probably have this whole space locked down right now. But I think maybe upgrading houses is less efficient use of my time. I'm not sure. Okay, so we have to go into some farms now. Got to upgrade these. That's going to take a lot of our oil. And with that upkeep, we're going to eventually drop below.
Attention. Building
So
complete.
I'm going to do that, and I'm going to put a warehouse by it right away. We have a warehouse over there already, which I probably should have just taken advantage of. These are already getting hit, so I don't think it's going to matter. But if we do like farms or something up there, it's okay. So 2 more power coming. And then we'll start doing some of these farm upgrades. We'll try to find the 72s first.
Completed.
Bummer.
Reporting for duty.
Bunch of lucifers. Maybe I shouldn't be so picky, but... We've never had this many warehouses, that's for damn sure. Almost 15,000 capacity.
Attention.
All right, there's our power. So let's find some of these 72s. '77s. 77. 74. 72. 72. And then we have some in the 60s. You can see our gold, it's dropping pretty heavily there. But that should give us food for, you know, almost ever.
Attention. Building completed.
And that knocked all of our stone down too.
Attention. Building completed.
Let's upgrade all of these now. Also, look at that food. That's good. That is good.
Attention. Building completed.
I'm not gonna completely ignore these.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
I'll try and get them all done here if we can.
Attention. Building completed.
Wait for that power to kick in.
Attention. Building
Then we need that
completed.
gold to hit. The thing is, this does chew into our upkeep,
Attention. Building completed.
you know, pretty significantly. And you'll see now, like, we're out of oil completely. Which is a bit of a problem, but because it's so early,
Building
I think it's like short-term pain, long-term gain kind of thing.
Train has arrived at the station. Attention. Building completed.
Okay, we won't be able to upgrade the rest for a bit till we get the oil going. So let's actually oil there. Actually, let's not oil there yet. We'll oil this one. Oil, oil, oil.
Building completed.
And the only way for me to boost oil production is to drop another warehouse, and so I'm going to. All right, sweet. So the thing that I do see is that we might be slacking a little bit on sawmills. We can knock out a bunch of these.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
And like, I think we're pretty happy with that,
Attention. Building completed. Attention.
infrastructure-wise. We're in about as good a spot as we can hope, really. Oh, look at that, a Titan? Just like this?
The mighty Titan is here.
Love it. Love it.
Attention. Building completed.
Okay, so
Building completed.
what's going to be next? We're going to run out of power. Of course. We'll get the rest of our houses upgraded, and then we'll build a new mini
Building
colony.
completed.
You can see all of these expensive-ass buildings.
Building completed.
This drops so heavily. Structure cost minus 3,500.
Building completed.
God, that's just sad. Sad. Don't worry, we're gonna replenish. Our total gold hole is now 20,000, which is gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice later, I think. We might even build more of these engineering centers. We'll definitely build some more soldier centers.
Building completed.
I'm just hoping that I give myself enough time to pump out all the units that I want
Attention. Building completed.
once we get our infrastructure to the point where we're like, okay, do your worst, you know? So I estimated 25 to 3,000 in this area, so it looks like we're going to be above the 25. We have one more house to upgrade.
The train has arrived
Done.
at the station.
Done and done.
Attention. Building completed.
So I'm thinking I want to build like as far away from the edges of these places as I can. I don't really want to build along the train tracks, but I mean, so I guess like in and around here
Building completed.
is where we kind of need to build our next little mini colony. So if I do something like, maybe we take like this spot. Put the market down. Put the bank. The thing that I kind of worry about is just not being able to produce
Good morning,
as many
sir.
units as I would like. And like we still have to build all of our walls. We have you know, all of that stuff to do, but do our last two quarries. We must construct additional pylons, obviously.
Attention. Building
Jeez, nice. So we're gonna be getting these titans dropping in here like that. So 3,002 and 1. So we basically don't have to pay for iron or oil when we get them from here. That's really,
The
really
mighty
cool.
Titan is here.
Attention. Building completed.
That's really cool.
Reporting for duty.
I can't believe how many frickin' power plants we still need. Like in general, you know? It's kind of ridiculous.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. Produce more titans there.
Attention. Building completed.
And then when we have like a big gold surge, we build around this. And then we'll start doing walls soon. Everywhere. Now, I'm gonna try a different thing. We might not get spitters, but I imagine that we're probably gonna have a varied wave since we don't have like a themed, what do you call it? Like enemy type right now. And so one of the things that people have been talking about is keeping like an outer wall. I can't get any in there. Kind of sucks, but whatever. Keeping like a single layer outer wall, and then a space, and then a double layer and your traditional walls, so that your spitters focus on that outside wall before damaging your real structures
The
inside.
mighty Titan is here.
We're up to plus 50 oil as well, which is kind of nice because
My
these
machine
guys
is
take
ready.
-2.
Hello.
And look at that. I could be building units with this, but I'm not. I'm gonna build out our second little colony area. Nope. I don't know if you can believe this, but we're out of food. Which I don't mind. Our income is gonna soar here.
Attention. Building completed.
60. We'll take this 62 next. With whatever we build around here, we should be able to hit the population requirement
Building
also.
completed.
Both of these can get upgraded. Actually, they can't. Because guess what? We need more power. I wish I would have put more time and effort into where I was going to stack all these. Because they're kind of just cluster F'd in here.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
All right, so that finishes all the power. That takes us up to 217 food. We get 3 Titans out of that. And I think we're gonna start focusing on some walls here. So we'll knock out some remaining research that we need. Ooh,
The mighty
Poison,
Titan is here.
Thanatos. Thank you, boys.
Attention. Building completed.
100% prestige. Okay, never seen that before, but I'm happy about it. Oh, you know what? I could have made the argument. I probably should have made the argument that I should build housing down here too, because there's all of this space. Although it's very close to the walls, I could build in here where we're getting that plus 10%
Train has arrived at the station.
income. But we get the bigger boost from the bank here anyway.
The mighty Titan is here.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
All right. Let's do the other research that we need. And while that's happening, let's do that. That'll take us up over 5,000 for gold generation. It's pretty freaking bonkers, actually. I will need to do a few more of the farm upgrades. 60, 40. So we'll do these 2, this one, and these 2.
The mighty Titan is here.
Oh, and this one right in the middle.
Technology research finished.
There's some 60 and 64s as well, but that should hold us for a bit. The reason I want to get the stone walls down next is because of, like, if we're going to spam them later, we're just going to constantly be out of supplies.
Building complete.
Guess we'll research ballistas and snipers.
Attention. Technology research
All right.
finished.
So let's begin with some... Where are we? With these walls all the way around. Of course, the one place we start is the spot that we're missing. We're missing there too. I'm not gonna... I don't want that second layer there, like I mentioned. So then we can take this, pretty easily get rid of them. This is a terrible spot to have anything power related. This is why we build in pause mode. So we don't lose money when we overplace. Okay. Let's let her build. And eventually we'll be able to buy a bunch of stone too, because our income will not be spent on anything else, right? Let's do another batch of these bad boys.
Attention. Building completed.
Like I say, eventually we're going to build more of these, but until we're going to just spam them out. I don't think it makes sense to do it because it's just upkeep that we're not benefiting from. I think with these two colonies, we'll have enough to hit our population.
The mighty Titan
Ah,
is here.
crap. Whatever.
Sniper is ready.
I did not mean to buy him,
What can I
but
do for you, sir?
not the end of the world.
Attention. Building completed.
And this is the reason.
Station. Attention. Building
This is the reason why I need to get these walls going as early as possible, because I don't want to be in a situation where I need to spam them later, and I just can't.
Attention. Building completed.
There's no way, as far as I can tell, to increase my amount of stone coming in right now. There's only 5 farms left to upgrade, so once this energy hits, I think I might just go for it. And then, of course, we'll have spaces for new farms. And we have spaces around here, which will be good because of the warehouse. Out here if we need to. You get the drift. If we're getting close to hitting 20,000, we'll just buy up
Completed.
a whole bunch of stone. You can do that research, you can do this research, and we'll have to remember too at the end, we're gonna have 44 wasps, which isn't, you know, terrible. It's pretty good actually.
Attention. Building completed.
And if we can get things done in like, no energy there, come on. That's kind of a cheeky spot to get it. If we can get this stuff up in time and we're feeling pretty good about our defenses, then we'll be able to construct a really cool, like, and hopefully effective way of defending
Building completed.
everything.
The train has arrived at the station.
I'm gonna do like super thick train walls there because if that area gets hit, that's gonna be weak in comparison.
Attention. Building completed.
Let's research the Thanatos here.
You again.
Let's just bring all these rangers in. These don't use any stone. Oh my god. Look, that's insane. That's absolutely insane. We can just build that many. And we don't even have the population requirements yet. Can't believe it. So we got single layers here. That population requirement's no joke. We're gonna fill up all this area with housing.
Attention. Technology research finished.
The mighty Titan is here.
The mighty Titan is here. Mighty Titan.
Attention. Building completed.
I hope that there's a
Station.
decent amount of you guys that enjoy these type of slower builds. And by slower, I don't mean like efficiency-wise. I don't feel like we're super slow.
Attention. Building completed.
I just mean like it's a way more relaxed build-up when we only have the one wave to worry about. So we're at day 45. Hoping that we're okay.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
I'm gonna do those 4 farms. Hope that that's
Attention. Building completed.
good enough for a while. There was that one thing up here. Okay, yeah, I got it. Good.
Attention. Building completed. Attention.
And I kind of think like once I get to, if I can get to this 5,000 before the end, I'm not gonna build anymore. Like I'll just leave it at that. And we'll focus all of our efforts on other stuff. Oh, we're missing power down there. Oh, maybe we're not. Actually.
Attention. Building completed.
The mighty
Attention.
Titan is
Building
here.
completed.
Eight Titans, never hurt anybody.
Attention. Building completed.
I think what I'm also gonna do now is put up my other soldier centers and start producing a mix of soldiers and snipers. Whoops. I just want... Yeah. Once again, that's why we build in pause mode.
The mighty Titan is here.
Now, strategically, I don't know if it makes more sense for us to build, or to be like buying stone right now, or buying it only when we're gonna max out on gold. Oh, I did it again. God damn it. Not taking my own advice. Unpausing too quickly.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
We can do single clicks. As I said, we can do single clicks. Okay, so there's our single layer of walls. Let's just reaffirm that. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna get rid of that. We don't need it anymore.
The mighty Titan is here.
Reporting for
Okay,
duty.
I'm gonna take a break here, and when we come back, we're gonna continue to reinforce our defenses. We're gonna continue to build Titans, and we're going to begin building soldiers and snipers. Wish me luck. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.